Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the morning installment of the stretch break for today. Before we get started, if anyone has any specific areas of their body that's tight that they want to work on today, go ahead and drop that in the chat and I can incorporate some of those stretches in there, some movements that might help you open up with whatever is tight today. But before then, we're just going to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and pop anything in the chat that you feel free. And until I see anything pop up, we're going to go ahead and get started on our hands and our knees on the ground. Oh, Brittany says upper back. Me too. That's exactly what we were going to do today. So we're on the same page this morning. Awesome. So let's go ahead and make our way to the ground. We are going to be on our hands and our knees. And we are going to start off with my favorite upper back stretch that I call threading the needle. So I'm going to start with my right hand, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to thread it between my left arm and my left knee. And I'm going to place my hand palm up on the ground. I'm going to move my camera a little bit so you guys can see that. So we want to make sure that we are pushing the back of our hand into the ground. And we're going to try and pull away with our upper back while our head is on the ground. So we should start to feel this stretch in the top to the side area of our shoulder blade in the back. You also might feel it a little bit on the shoulder. We're going to take nice, big, deep breaths here. Inhaling into the chest to really help our upper back expand here. And we're going to do one more big inhale. And a long, slow exhale. We're going to return that hand back to under our right shoulder, and we're going to move to the other side now. So we're going to take our left hand, flip over, left hand, thread it through the right arm and the right leg, placing the head on the ground. You're going to push your hand into the ground and pull away with your upper body. So again, we should start to feel this right at the back of our shoulder blades on the back. Taking nice, big, deep breaths into the upper part of your back, into your chest. Really helping open all of that up. Great job, you guys. We're going to do one more big inhale. And a nice slow exhale. We're going to return the left hand back under the left shoulder. And we are going to make our way onto our backs from here. So this next stretch is going to be good at opening up the hips a little bit and our back and our chest and our spine. So it's going to hit everything all at once. So we're going to do the bretzel stretch. So we're going to start off on one side. So I'm going to lay on my right side right now. And with my top leg, which is my left leg, I'm going to place it out in front of me. My knee is going to be 90-degree angles out from my hip and down. And I'm going to take with my top hand or my left hand, I'm going to grab the ankle of the bottom leg. So my left hand is grabbing my right ankle. If you're on your left side, your right hand is going to grab your left ankle. And from here, we're going to try and open up. So we want to try and get both the shoulders touching the ground through the whole upper back. And if that doesn't happen, that's okay. Mine is not touching either. But we really want to aim to try that so we can really open everything up here. And we want to make sure that that top knee is not coming off the ground. So if you need to use that bottom hand to grab onto your top leg, that is very helpful. And if you're finding it a little bit tough to breathe, try and breathe into the chest more than into the belly here. This should really help open everything up. With each exhale, really making sure we're relaxed here. Relax through the legs, through the upper back. And we're going to do one more big inhale. And a long, slow exhale. Go ahead and slowly release that bottom leg. And we're going to flip sides. So now I'm going to lay on my left side. And we're going to do the same thing. So top leg comes up and over. And we're going to grab the ankle of the bottom leg with the top hand. And if you cannot reach your ankle, you can always use a towel and hold on to the towel around your ankle. You can grab closer to your toes. But once we have that grip, we're going to go ahead and rotate and open up. Again, trying to get both shoulders on the ground. Could not think of what they were called for a second. Sorry, guys. We're trying to touch both shoulders to the ground, keeping that front knee on the ground, and really relax in the lower body here. Breathe into any tightness you feel, whether that's in your quads, in your back. You want to relax all of your muscles with each exhale. Great job, everyone. We're going to do one more inhale. And a nice, slow exhale. Go ahead and release that bottom leg. And from here, we're going to go back to our hands and our knees. This is a lot of back and forth. I guess I didn't really think that part through, but that's okay. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go into some child's pose. So for this, we want the focus to be on the upper back. So we're going to sink back, but we're really going to try and walk those hands out as far as we can and kind of pull those hands back towards us without actually moving them. So we should start to feel this more in the upper armpit area and our back in the lats, which is the upper armpit area. And when we inhale, we want to inhale nice and big and deep into our chest. And it's really going to help us open up everything in our back. And with every exhale, really feeling the upper body sink into the ground here. And we're going to have nice, slow exhale. So if we exhale longer than we inhale, we really are going to start calming our body down. We can kind of get a little bit, fight or flight worked up here when we're working sometimes. Don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get a little stressed in the morning. So this helps just kind of calm everything down, opening up the hips, opening up the back, the chest, clearing our minds a little bit. Great job, everyone. We're going to do one more inhale. And one long, slow exhale. And we're going to come out, whoops, of the child's pose here. And we're going to slowly make our way to standing. So we want to really kind of hang out there in that forward fold for a second. If you would like to bring your hands over to one side, feeling that stretch through your back in one area. And walk your hands over to the other side, really stretching out now the low back here. And when we're in center, really letting our upper body get really heavy here. That's every exhale, really going deeper and deeper into the ground with the upper body. Loosening up over back muscles. We're going to slowly stand up. Head, neck, and shoulders will be the last to come up. And that will conclude everything for today's stretch break. So thank you all so much for coming. I really hope you guys feel nice and relaxed now. And don't forget, later on today, we have another stretch break at 2:30, and we are doing our Zen in 10 program this week. So if you want to participate in that, we do have our Excel sheet, so you can go ahead and check off any day that you do a stretch break, which could be either a live one or a recorded one on YouTube if you don't have time to make it to our live ones. But we do love to see everyone here. Thank you, Brittany, for putting that link in the chat box. And I hope to see you all later today at 2:30 for the next stretch break. We do have a stretch break tomorrow at 3 with Brittany, as well as boot camp at 12 with Louise. So we hope to see you all there. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day.